Hello everyone, it's Matt and welcome to Collaboration Coach. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a Viva Connections dashboard for your SharePoint intranet. My dashboard has a well-being theme and it has links to a well-being webinar registration page, to the Headspace homepage, to a benefits portal, and to the Viva Insights and Viva Learning apps. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to create the dashboard and add all the cards. So let's have a look. So before we get started, just need to stress that when you want to set up a Viva Connections dashboard on your homepage, the site you use must be already configured as the home site. Your administrator will have to do that for you, and I'll leave a link in the description that describes how to do that. Alright, so when you're working from your home site and you go to the settings wheel at the top here, you should see this Set Up Viva Connections link in the settings list. When you press that, it will prompt you to create a dashboard. So you just need to create the dashboard and you will land on this page, which is the dashboard editing page. You'll see it in mobile mode to start with, and you'll see the add card button. And you can also switch to a desktop mode so you can see how it will look on phone and on the desktop browser. So to add a card, you just need to press the add card button and you get this menu. These are all the different cards you can add to your dashboard. So the first card I'm going to add here is a web link. And when I do that, you'll see the card added and you've got the web link title there. And I just need to press the pencil icon here to go to the edit page. And this is where I can edit the card. I can change the card size and I can paste in the URL. So this is going to be a link to the Headspace homepage. Now what it actually does is goes away to Headspace and picks up some of the information for the card title and the card description. It's already added it to the card for me. So I'm just going to change the card title to Headspace and leave the description as it is. I also want to select a custom image for this particular card. The thumbnail is set to auto selected. I'm going to choose custom image and I'm going to change the image and I'm going to go and upload an image that I saved earlier. It's this guy here. And I just press add image. And now that will appear on the card, you can see over there. And again, the card icon, I'm going to do the same. I could choose an icon here that it's selected for me, which is a link, but I could also choose a custom image and choose the same image. And that's my first card. The next two cards I'm going to add are apps from Teams. I'm going to add the Viva Insights app and the Viva Learning app. And these are really simple. You just hit add a card, you choose Teams app, and then you go into the edit of that particular card and you can search for the Teams app from this search bar here. So if I just type in learning, for example, and I can choose Viva Learning, and now that is a card I can press to take me to Viva Learning. The same with Viva Insights. I just press add a card, Teams app, and search for Insights. Choose Viva Insights and it's there. So the next card I'm going to add is my benefits portal, and this is a page that I'll find on my intranet. So I'm going to add a card, I'm going to choose web link, then I'm going to choose edit. Now I need the URL for that benefits portal. So I'm going to go to my intranet homepage, go to the menu system and choose the Your Benefits page. I'm just going to right click that link and choose copy link address. Then I'll go back to the dashboard and just paste it into this link field here. And it automatically adds a card title, which is the name of the page, and a description. Also, because that page has an image, it's added the image there for me as well. I can change the card description here too. So the next card I'm going to add is my webinar registration card. And to do that, I'm going to add a card, but this time choose the card designer. Because what I want to have is a card with a button on it that people can press to get to the registration page. First of all, I'm asked to choose the template type, and I want to have an image on mine, so I'm going to choose image. I'm going to make the card size large, so I want this to be at the top of my dashboard. Then I'm going to change the custom image, and I'm going to search for a stock image. Type in well-being. Got a picture of a teddy there, I'm going to choose. and my heading is going to be Wellbeing Webinar. And I'm going to change the image for the heading as well and choose the same one. Okay, now I'm going to have a button on my card, and I want that button to be called Register. And it's going to go to a link, and the link is going to be my registration page for my Teams webinar. So I'm going to go to Teams, and I'm going to open the webinar meeting here just by pressing Edit. And then I'm going to copy the registration link at the top here just by pressing this link here. Now I can go back to SharePoint, and I can paste in the link, and I'll see the register button all set up and ready. And then this second button, the secondary button, I'm going to switch off. I don't want that. Okay, so there are all the cards I want to add to the dashboard. And one thing you can also do is move these guys around. So if you want to position them, you can just drag them into the position you want. I'm going to move this one up here and have my webinar at the top there. You can also view this by mobile. So if you want to see what it looks like on the mobile. And there's also a preview, so you can see what it would look like once it's published. Now, once I'm happy with it, I think it's all ready to go, I can hit the publish button, and now that is live. So when I go back to my trunk homepage, which is my intranet homepage, I can now add it to the homepage. I just need to do an edit. And I want to add the Viva Connections dashboard at the top here. So I'm going to go to the top of this section, find the plus button, add a web part by pressing it. And then I search for Viva. And you can see I've got the dashboard for Viva Connections web part here, which I choose. And it drops the dashboard onto the page. And you can see it's in the order that I chose when I created it. And just to finish off, I hit republish. And now the dashboard is ready. The last thing I want to do is just rename it. So if I click the edit button, go back into the web part, click on the name here, dashboard. I'm going to call this Your Wellbeing, and then republish. And now it's ready to go. Now these links, because they're registered links, this will take me to the webinar registration page. This one will take me to a page inside of SharePoint. This one will take me to the Headspace homepage. And these two will actually open up the apps in Teams. So if I have Teams installed on this machine, if I press Viva Insights, for example, it will open up Teams for me and take me directly to Viva Insights. Okay, so that's how you create a Viva Connections dashboard for your intranet homepage.